right, people may be a little concerned, Lions fans may be a little concerned what Dan Campbell said. He met with 30 to 35 prospects at the combine so far, and only 4 of them had the it factor, and people said he could be overlooking good prospects. He could be overlooking good prospects. But, I don't think it's a problem. He never said that it was the end-all, be-all, that they just gonna take competitive over talent. That ain't stupid. You can have a very competitive bum. So don't forget that, and I love, he had another quote at the combine that says that they judge players off the tape and not in pajamas. So a lot of people get in trouble with that. A lot of these dudes are super duper athletes and can't play football. Well, remember Taylor Mays was a phenomenal athlete, was a Madden superstar legend, but couldn't play football to save his life. But I don't have an issue with it. He never said that was the end all be all. That, having that it factor or guys that were competitive and that was a knock on them and Kayvon Thibodeau last year, and they gonna nitpick. They did the same thing with Myles Garrett. They find ways to nitpick, especially, defensive linemen and stuff of that nature. Are you competitive enough? And you can have Tim Tebow was, as competitive as you can get, but he wasn't a good football player. I'm gonna put, rushing the passer, stopping the run, speed, durability, all before, competitiveness. You want guys that can want to compete. You want guys that got fire. You want guys that, but you ain't gonna never find the perfect prospect. And he said that, you want to interview, going through films, you want to see guys, I'm paraphrasing, be enthusiastic, stand up, and really have that passion. But you got to understand, these dudes been interviewing all day. Some of these dudes' energy level might be different. They working out, they going to different interviews, and, some people might play with a passion, and maybe some people might not have a passion when you looking at tape and the X's and O's. That might not be their passion. They might be more passionate on game day. A lot of these guys today ain't practice players. Blame Allen Iverson for that. But I don't know how high on the priority list the it factor for that competitive, the competitive nature. Not all, 53, or 53 plus 60, 70, plus the practice squad 70-man roster are game competitors. All their best players might not be the most competitive guys out there. But you definitely want those guys that's driven to get better, that want to win, that's mad as hell when you lose and want to fight when you lose. You know what I'm saying? And they really driven to win. We would all like that. A lot of times that's the difference between, a Pro Bowl talent and a Hall of Fame talent, or a good player and a Pro Bowler, or a Pro Bowler and an All-Pro, and an All-Pro and the Hall of Fame. But, like I said before, you can't just tell that from one interview, bro. The tape gonna tell you that. The coach is gonna tell you that. And that would separate Michael Jordan away from LeBron. How competitive Michael was. And it had its downfalls too. Don't get it twisted. Some people want to win at all costs. Believe it or not, that's the biggest difference between a working class person and a successful entrepreneur. That's one of the biggest differences, and also who they know. But that's one of the biggest, is how bad you want it, bro. If you want it bad enough, we can have it. And that's always pride myself on not getting too comfortable. That's why I always like to change things. If it ain't working, it's time to change it. If it's working, can I change it to make it work better? But I ain't too concerned. I ain't too concerned about that. I'm not too concerned about it, quite frankly. That's just me personally. I'm not too concerned about him. I'm not too concerned about him, that being a big factor in passing up top products. Remember Mark Mayhew and Tom LeWine, when Mayhew in particular passed up on Aaron Donald. Remember the old D-line coach Wash said that, he begged them to draft him, and they laughed and said he was too small. Like I said, it ain't about the size of the dog, it's about the size of the heart in the dog. And you got people that say, that's in that front office who believe if you ain't 6'6", 6'4", 315, 300 pounds, this, that, and the third, your arms ain't this long, you can't play. That ain't true. You know? That ain't true. You know, you got some guys that you got to fit this prototypical standard to get drafted. You know? So, I don't think that's a make or break thing, you know, as far as, oh, he off our board if he don't have this it factor, whatever. But like I said, like he said in one of his quote, in his famous quote, we don't judge, you know, we judge guys off tape, not off their pajamas. So guess what? You know, just because I'm not competitive when I'm talking about film, or I don't get enthusiastic when I'm watching film and breaking down X and O's, what if I'm that guy on the field when it's time to turn the lights on? What if my motor go into overdrive and go into 4x4, 4x4 by 4x4 when I'm on the field? That goes both ways. Judge me as a competitor on the field more than I am off the field. So, like I said before, you know, they know the type of players they want to draft, but everybody not gonna fall in that mold. And some guys that's gonna be way talented than the guy that you say got the it factor. So you're gonna reach for the guy with the it factor? No. Not at all. Not at all. I hope they wouldn't, but then again, they are the SOL still. No matter how much y'all want to say they not the SOL still, they still are. Until they actually, you know, win the North, win the playoff game, and prove to us that they not longer same old Lions. So y'all already prepared, saying they turned the corner. You don't turn the corner till you win. Hate to tell y'all that. You don't actually turn that corner until you win. You know what I'm saying? You don't turn that corner until you win. So, you know, expectations could be high and all this, but you don't turn the corner until you win. So, but yeah, man, I mean, that's 30 guys out of how many guys there? A lot. They was questioning Myles Garrett, you know, his motor and shit, man. I'm tired of that. Tired of hearing that, bro. It's only so many high intensity Kyle Van Bosches around, Dominican Sues, and guys who go hard 100% of the time, bro. You know, it's only so many of those. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance to get notification. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Link tree, the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.